everyone, and welcome to a night writing vlog. It is currently 5:10, which isn't technically night, but I know this vlog is going to go into the night because I have some writing to do. And I figured I'd take you along with me because I haven't filmed anything, and why not film something now? Just a nice little vlog of me getting some things done. A few little updates before I get into the actual vlog. One of the biggest is I finally got a laptop, so moving around will be a lot easier. Another big update about, like writing wise, is that the first book of the fantasy series is complete. I don't know if I mentioned this in a vlog anywhere or a video, but that book is now complete. It's been completed since the beginning of December. It's been completed for quite a while, and I don't really have any plans with it at the minute. The second book, I don't know when that'll be written. I know that for this series, I want to get the books in a good shape before I move on to the next. So that's what I'm planning to do, but I don't know when I'm planning on going back to the first book. That book will be worked on probably later on, but I'm not sure. So today for the writing vlog, I'm currently only working on one project, which is the third book of the dystopian trilogy, and that's really crazy to think that I'm on the last book of this trilogy that I've been working on for what seems like forever, but really is only a year. I'm 23,206 words in, so not a lot. This is my only project. I am desperate to pick another one up, but none of the projects are really calling to me. I have a bunch I could do. I did finish outlining a project, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this one, and once I hit 50k for this book, I'll be comfortable moving on to another one. And currently I'm on chapter 8. A lot has happened in this dystopian trilogy. A lot has happened to the characters, and I switched POVs to like a lost character, which made it very interesting, very exciting. And in chapter 9 actually I'll be switching back to them. So I'm only at the beginning of chapter 8. I think I've written like less than 200 words. Yeah, 136, less than 200. But I am excited for chapter 9 because something very big happens in chapter 9. Something very big plot-wise, and something I've been setting up since book 1. So I'm very excited to get to chapter 9. But that obviously means I need to do chapter 8. And I'm actually planning on doing some writing sprints. I wasn't originally, but then I thought, hey, if I'm making a vlog, I may as well do some sprints. So I'll be doing some fun writing sprints. I don't know if I'll be using Forest. I might use Forest. I might, because I haven't in a while. So here we have the writer journal, a book you probably haven't seen in a while, and not just because I haven't filmed. To be fair, I don't think I'm using this as much as I should, but I did make this fancy little post-it note page. It's just screaming to be used for sprints. I think now I'm just going to get ready for the sprint. I don't have any outline, which, well, I do, it's just very loose, and at the minute it kind of went off, so I don't know what I'm doing. So far, I'm not really panicking about the fact that my outline is not really related to what I'm at right now, because I know I'll go back to it. Chapter 9 is me going back to it, so I know I will be back, but it's still a little bit freaky. I'm not too panicked, but we will see how time goes on. Let's see if I can even get some good words. 15 minutes. Let's get some writing done. The sprint is over, and to my surprise, I actually managed to figure out the chapter. I know what's going to happen in this chapter. I'm setting it all up now. One of the characters is actually explaining a plan right now because they have a plan to do something beneficial for everyone. but it's a bit risky. So this is just kind of like me switching POVs to a character we haven't really heard from to see their point of view and everything, and also just to see exactly what they're gonna do before they actually do it. There will be also some bits not exactly explained because that is the point of showing the scene, but I'm just setting it up right now just to make sure everything is ready. I'm going to figure out exactly how much I wrote now. I was so into that sprint that when the end came and like it notified you that it was the end of the sprint, I jumped because I didn't expect it to end so fast. I was just kind of vibing to the music and writing, which wasn't something I've experienced in a while, so that was actually quite nice. During that sprint, I did also have to stop quite a bit because I had to just do other things, you know. Things pop up when you're trying to film all the time, at least for me. So I did take a couple breaks, I did pause the sprint, and I didn't write a single word while the sprint wasn't running. So maybe that's why I did so well, because it wasn't just continuous, but also the end was continuous. Also, just wanted to show you that we are officially on page 65 and chapter 8. Not that much, but considering the fact that this project will now move like that because it's my only project and I'm finally back in the writing groove, it's feeling pretty good. It's actually sometime later because I brought myself some food to eat. So before I get back to writing, I will eat my food, maybe do some writing, maybe not, and then I'll get back and I'll probably move somewhere else just so that there's a change of scenery. But for now, I'm just gonna eat and I'll see you all very soon.
I'm not telling you to abandon. There's nothing you can do. Listen, I run a fight. Does your son work? Let's get down to business.
So I was writing downstairs for a little bit, got some words. I am still working on my dystopian trilogy. I'm still writing and I'm writing a scene that I know I'm really gonna enjoy. I just introduced it now, I just moved into it, and I can already tell I'm gonna love it because it's an interaction between two characters that we've only ever gotten tidbits from because it was never their POVs. And what happens between them is very like secretive and private, and no other character really knows about it. So when I'm in other characters' POVs, you know, I can't tell the reader much because the character doesn't know much. But now that I'm in one of their POVs, I can explore everything, I can write about everything, and I can really show you how deep this relationship is. Because I feel like from an outsider's point of view, it's very surface level. You don't really know what's going on because they're so private about everything. Because one character would love to tell everyone, but the other character's just like, keep it on the down low, keep it. Now that we're in the character's head, which is part of this like dynamic, I can actually explore and get into it and talk about everything that's going on. And in this scene, actually, I'm going to reveal some information that the readers previously did not know, but is actually quite not necessarily important to the plot, but important to their relationship and to the way they grow. So I'm excited to get into this. I was planning on making this a sprint, but because I moved to my bed, I think I'll just take it easy, put some music on, and just do some writing. I don't think I'll finish chapter 8 by the time I come back to film, but so far writing has been going pretty well today. I reached 24,000, I got a grip of what the chapter's supposed to be, and I really know this chapter well. I know what's gonna happen quite well. I think I could finish chapter 8 if I just push on. I just need to push on. I wrote like 2 words that remind me of a song that fits really well with another project, so that was like a tangent I took. But now I'm ready to do some writing. I'm ready to explore this character dynamic, and spoiler alert, this has been going on since book 2, but the readers they might have known it happened for book 2 because one of the characters makes it quite obvious from the way they react to things. But this has been going on since book 2, and now book 3 is being 100% confirmed, definitely canon, confirmed by the characters themselves. So I'm excited to get into it, I'm excited to write about it, and I think I'll stop talking and just write it. it is a lot later now, but I'm here to just quickly end the video, tell you how it went, because if I don't do it now, I'll never do it and I'll never finish the video. I didn't manage to finish chapter 8, but as of filming this video, I actually did finish chapter 8, and I'm now on chapter 9. So this part of the video, I did manage to do it, but it is actually later than when I did the first part of the video, which I didn't manage to do that. But I think overall that was a nice writing session. I think in general I was writing until like 11 in the night and I just didn't film everything, but I think generally it went well considering I didn't write a lot. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!